Alright guys, so where we left off, car's engine's back in. As you know, got to look at a few things. Event is tomorrow for me. I have a whole list of stuff to do and one afternoon to do it in. So let's get after it. I've got to put new gearbox bolts in, new engine mount bolts, cross member nuts, and new gearbox bolts. Just because some are missing, just because I want to have some spares in case they fall out of the track. So I thought, screw it, why not? I'll buy a few more. Yeah. So let's get after it. We've got to, probably first job, I'll probably just do the cross member bolts and the gearbox bolts. I'll see if I can take these under the car with me, and let's see how we go. Alright guys, so we've got to put, there's a nut on that one. We've got to put a nut on this side and a nut on that side of the cross member, and then we've got to put, as you can see, this bolt here. Oh, you can't see it actually. You see that gearbox bolt there? See how up the top there's not one in it? We've got to get one in it, and we've got to take them ones back out and put the spring washers back on it. So I'll do a time lapse and let's get it done. Alright guys, so had to go and get a bunch of fittings and a drill and a tap, because I snapped off the barb fitting that's on the radiator for the overflow. So a bunch of fittings, air from Aeroflow, a drill and a tap, all that. Just to add to the stress. Yeah, so gone and got that, got the fittings, got the drill, got everything I need to get, and then I will be shooting back to my parents' place here in a minute. I'm going to send my sister to go and do my copper wire scrap, because I'm running out of dollars, to be honest with you. It is what it is. Yeah, so back to Dad's. Got to put the gearbox bolts back in. Got to do the tail shaft. Got to fix a hole in the exhaust, which is from me welding on the O2 bung for my gauge. Engine mount bolts have got to go in, be tightened up, and then we can start on the supercharger, fix the radiator, and yeah, the list continues and continues, but hopefully we can get it done before tomorrow morning. I mean, I'm probably just not going to come home until it's done, or I call it quits. So hopefully we get it all done tonight, start it up, and yeah, I don't even know if we'll get a test burnout, but hopefully we can get a test burnout this afternoon. feel.
Right. Right.
Yeah. You gotta hit the button. You put oil in it?
Go again or
Right, yeah. Yep, go again. Right, try that. Righto.
You want some more fuel?
No. Right again. Exhaust leak that we can use because that's. Excuse me, Pop.
Right.
Yeah, right, mate. Fire it. Go again. Alright, so in a second you'll hear the engine rev up. The reason it's revving up is because your boy forgot to block off one of the ports on the carby. So as we're getting the timing to where we want it to be, it decides to rev up. That should be it, Pop. We just got to put a radiator and stuff in it, but it should be right now.
Ready?
Yep. so unfortunately we missed the event. Last night me and my dad were up fucking stupid hours trying to get it to work. Pulled the head off it this morning. We somehow managed to make it clip the valves. Probably me, to be honest with you. But as you just seen in the footage, we actually got it running today, which is the day of the event. It's all looking very together. I've got to fix the radiator because I snapped that little thing off, so I've got some fittings and a drill tap and drill, sorry. It's got new plugs, new oil filter. I just found an oil leak coming from the oil pressure sender, because it's like adapted into the block and then adapted to the oil pressure sender. Exhaust is on, tail shaft's in, everything, it's just about ready to go. It is what it is. I'm super bummed about not getting to get to the meet. I'm very bummed. I was very gutted yesterday afternoon when we couldn't work it out. Massive thanks to my dad. He's been out here slogging. Hayden's been giving me a massive help as well. My Pop's been throwing a few spanners around. It's good to have him work on the car. It's something I'll remember forever. But yeah, so we got it fired up again. Unfortunately, it's dark outside, so no test burnout. Possibly a test burnout tomorrow if we can get the oil leak sorted. Yeah. Alright guys, so I ended up just walking away for a week and leaving it. So no test burnouts as of yet. Back out there tomorrow to modify the fuel system and possibly a test burnout. Thanks for watching, and really appreciate all the new subscribers, and I hope you're enjoying the content. Cheers.